Whoop, whoop. Is it gonna allow me to play it? Do it. Oh, doesn't. Maybe what I did was wrong. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, good. What? Game was having some issues. We're back. Oh, I could have. We're too far past that island now. It's back. It's day 3, playing Raft. I'm doing this one back to back with the first one. So I actually I'm curious if I do like 8 back to back, if I would by the 8th one be much more comfortable, and if there's like a noticeable difference. That'd be interesting to see, and perhaps I will get to find that information out in the not too distant future, because I would like to record a bunch more of these in a little bit more of a speedy manner. I've turned up the gain on my audio just a tad, because what I'm finding is that my voice is too quiet compared with the it's just too quiet. It's actually not too quiet compared to the game audio, which I think is about the right sound. I might end up turning that up later too. I'm learning on the fly. I'm learning on the go. That's the joy of not actually making any money off of YouTube, is I don't really care how good the stuff is. I mean, I want it to be good in the long run. I want to like improve what I'm putting out into the world. However, it's not like, my income is based upon my ability to do sound correctly. Have I slowed to a crawl? What direction are we going? If I just let it choose its own path kind of here. No, I think I'm going the right way. I think there's just a lack of stuff for a second. Oop, pick that up. So plastic is a highly valued resource. Basically, the sort of loop we're going to be on for a while here, until I can sort of build out the raft a little bit more, is float along, collecting things and having food and stuff, until eventually I hit an island, and then I will kill that shark, and then I will collect a bunch of stuff from that island. Wash, rinse, repeat, until I have enough stuff to build. What is it? Can I access it yet? No, I can't. Until I have enough stuff to build one of these, which is where the story mode really starts to appear, starts to exist at all in any sort of way. Is my depth perception getting worse? Is something happening to me? Am I like... I feel like I'm losing it. I usually am not like this bad at hitting the hooks onto things. Can I get this? I think that's too far out. Yeah. So, tragedy. Oh, a storm was a brewing. Yeah, there's no like, that's the joy of being like a non like money making YouTuber, is I can make and do whatever I want. If you've watched any of, if this were to be like your first video and you were to go back and look at what I've created in the past, you'd see like some albums, some very strange music videos, like 13 episodes of a podcast about a CBS show called Zoo from like 2017, a few video essays, a couple of like weird experiment like things, and then I guess like several Let's Plays probably in a row, maybe some book reviews. There's just I have no masters. I can make whatever I please, and no one can stop me. Which is nice. It's a nice feeling to have. It's very freeing. Now, if, for instance, this were to blow up and I were to suddenly everyone were to go nuts for this YouTuber playing a very old game, making millions of views for video, would I maybe lean more into that particular niche? Absolutely, 100%. I could use the cash. I could use the money. Money is handy to have. My artistic integrity only takes me so far. Of course, then once I oh my gosh, that was so fast. Then once I make enough money that I no longer am like concerned about my family's well-being, then suddenly I would regain my artistic integrity in my old age very quickly, and I'd be like, no, I never cared about the money. Never, not once. Mm-hmm. But as it is, I can just sort of anything that I see that kind of interests me. Like, for instance, I've been watching a lot of Northern Lion recently, and I'm sort of fascinated by his ability to so quickly, I think, is like what does it for me. Create like very good bits, at least like mostly on the fly, I would say. Which is, I would love to be able to have that skill. Frankly, that'd be sick. And we'll just put a little bit of protection so that if I don't know if the shark will actually bite just the collector nets themselves. This now might be a good time to find that information out. Because if not, could I just put protector nets all the way around and defend myself? So it would seem like maybe that would not work, but we'll see. If you haven't caught up, these just collect anything we run over. So eventually I will no longer have to hook every single object that I catch, is the dream. And in the meantime, I think to make more of them, I just need a lot more leaves. Yeah, that's the ticket. Let's see here. Oop. Wanted that in there. Oh. I understand now, having I grew up in the correct time period to have watched a lot of people playing video games on YouTube. That I've always heard that it messes up your ability to play games. I never realized how much it would do so. I truly feel like I've somehow like gotten like way worse at video games. Oh, a loot box. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll save up a bunch of these, and then I can just do an episode where I just open up loot boxes. Just non-stop loot boxes. And then that'll be the one that blows up. I'll go nut. Everyone will fucking lose it for that one. Oh, if there was an island over, I really should be keeping a closer eye out for that sort of stuff. Okay, let's see here. Chunk, chunk. Dunk, dunk. And then, just a little short. It's all right. What's that noise? Just a splash. Okay, we're keeping an eye out for islands now. I'm not gonna let another one pass me by so easily. Oh, drat. Is that an island over there? No, it's a raft, which isn't really worth my time to, because it'll have a good amount of stuff on it, but then I'm missing out on this sort of, if you go kind of away from where the wind is pointing you, you miss out on a lot of just the, detritus and whatnot floating by. Oh, it's an island over there, isn't it? Yes. Okay. I'm going for this though. Come on. Rotate smoothly. Firmly grasp it. All right. We'll head that way. I will eat some shark meat. Brouhaha. What? Oh, get out of here. This is actually a good opportunity to stab the shark a couple times before we get to the island. I actually don't mind if he attacks a few times. It gives me an opportunity to not have to like actually do the fighting myself. So I'll put that in there. I'll eat this. If for no other reason than it gives me, you know, I'll dump this out. I'll get some fresh salt, or some fresh water, not salt water. I don't want to eat that. And then, do I have any junk on me that can also, yeah, I can go in there too. Okay. We're still a little ways away. So it's just a quiet, nice quiet float over to this island. Oh, I suppose I could build like an actual, you can make an anchor, and then I don't have to worry about my boat actually like leaving me to die. So you just place this on the edge here. And I need a spear too, because this one will not be enough to finish him. Good, I have just enough stuff. Oh, nope. Oh, gotta readjust there. It's very soothing. Actually, you know what? The audio doesn't appear to be. I think I'm gonna turn up the in-game audio just a tad for the sound effects, not the UI, because God knows that you don't need more clicking. Why is the notebook volume? That's gonna like blast. Let's turn this up a little bit. Have a little music in the background, you know. There we go. Yeah, that seems to hear that, the wind flapping in the sail there. Beautiful. Just a nice quiet. That's the beauty. I'll just do some like ASMR one day, and I can do that, and no one will be like, I can't believe that Joey, unbelievable, another YouTuber cashing in, sell out. Can't believe it. Damn, I thought you had integrity. Blah 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 blah. I mean, it makes sense to fight the shark a little bit, because then if I run out of health, I can just explore the, if I mistime those like I did just then, I can just explore the above ground. There must be... Oh, where is he? That's spooky. Hi, Bruce. That's the shark's name, by the way. Shark has a name, and its name is Bruce. And I don't actually know if that information is available within the game, but I do know that it is like just like common knowledge amongst people who do play this game. Ooh, a little too early there, and I just whiffed all those, so that's great. So I think the major things we're looking for this time around will be clay and sand. Gonna need quite a bit of that. Scrap is also very handy. And just like stuff in general. Oh my gosh, am I gonna... I just realized I have like no health left. Jesus pleases. It's just like totally zoned out, not paying any sort of attention to the very real danger I was in. So you can build beds in this game, which allow you to skip through nighttime. But sort of because I'm gonna be, the plan anyways, is to sort of have each of these episodes be a full day. I don't want to cut that day down to like 12 minutes unnecessarily, rather than, I think it's 20 for the full length around. Ooh, a box. Someone must have lived here once a ton of time. Right. Do some of this. Oh, I love the... I think I just love the, like, a game that makes ocean noises. And I love the idea of, like, being alone out on the ocean. Aesthetically, I would not actually do it myself. I think even with training, I find the idea of it far too scary. And without training, my assumption is that I would 100% die, without a doubt. Let's see here, do a little reorganizing. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of... Can I build a new chest, actually? Hey! Ah, you shithead. Can I build a new chest here? I need just a little bit of plastic. Do I have... I don't. That's okay. What can I put in here? Stone. Not a ton, huh? Okay, but I don't really need these seeds. I don't have a way to utilize them as of yet. These I can just eat now. I can toss these seeds out as well. I can just eat these mangoes. And then I can hop in the water. But I'd rather do it over here because I'd rather finish him sort of closer to where I'm going to be picking stuff up, which appears to be over in this zone. He was over there, so hoping he doesn't sneak up on me. Oh, this is truly terrifying. Where is he? Like, part of me is like, I should just grab stuff while I have the opportunity. And the other part of me is a coward. Clay. Sand. Stone. Should be good for building another one of those things. This is so terrifying. Not knowing where Bruce is. Gosh. And the thing is, every time he respawns and bites me, I'm always scared. Even though it's like, realistically, there's very little danger that I would not make it back to the boat in time to save myself. But it's just like that feeling of like, whoa, wasn't expecting. something, and then it happened. It's almost time for my bike ride. She'll be freezing, freezing cold, but hopefully we'll get have more positive effects than negative in the long run of my happiness. That's the dream, anyways. I mean, I suppose that's the sort of general rule behind like most things you do. Hopefully that this causes more happiness than sadness, or it's the dream, anyways. Ah, daytime has come. So I guess maybe Bruce has decided that actually violence is not the answer. But I more likely he'll be back when I bring the world back in. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the audio on this is a little bit better than normal, and not like just blasting your ears out. And if it is, then what can you do? I'll try and fix it in the next one. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.